Hello YouTube, this is Adam with Forecast Cloudy. Today I'm going to be talking to you about something that's been on the market for a little while, but is still new. A lot of other people have also talked about this, but I'll go into a little bit more detail. This is the Billow V2 from eSiggity.com. You can get them on their website for roughly about $30 a piece. This is a very nice RTA. It is very pretty. Let's see if we can show you. It's got its logo there on the inside. This breaks apart into many different phases or steps to clean it all out. And the design is pretty genius. The only gripe that I have, and that many other vapors have, is the build deck. It's a little bit small for most people's tastes. Let's go ahead and get a little closer. You can have your chug tip, which is removable. That's a plus. The V2, unlike the V1, is super easy to fill. We just simply turn it upside down, pinch the threads, give her a twist, and as you can see, the tank itself is beginning to come off. Now you have your tank off. Inside of here, you can just see, are 4 channels. It's easy to fill with the other channels, and it also helps with 4 channels to definitely wet your wick. This is without it. This little cover cap goes on, as you can see. Not very well, but your coils are inside. The building deck is small, but it's workable. And since it is small, we're not going to be running anything crazy like 0.1s or anything like that. That just is too hot, and you're not going to be able to fit the coil inside. Here's without. I apologize for the graininess of my camera. As you can see, there's a channel, a channel, a channel. It has 4 different channels for the fluids to come up into the cotton. When you're building this, it's really pretty easy. You want to use something of like a 24 gauge Kanthal wire, about a 5 wrap, and I prefer a 3mm myself because it's just easier to thread your cotton through without fraying it and pulling it apart. What you want to do after you've got your coils on, and it is a 4-post, the posts are very small, it's a little difficult to get the wires through, but not so bad. Then you put your cotton in, trim it right up to the sides. You don't want to actually have your cotton coming down into the channel, otherwise it obstructs the juice flow. As you can see, mine come right to the top of the channel. It gets a little wider at the top of each channel, and that's basically where you want your cotton to go. If you cut it too short, your cotton's just going to bypass your juice is going to bypass the cotton, and it's going to leak everywhere. And I hear a lot of people complaining about how they don't like the Billow V2 because it has leaking issues. It's not the Billow, it's the operator. Sorry, you just need to learn how to cut your cotton better. After you've cottoned it, you simply just screw the top cap back on, which keeps everything nice and tidy. Should have used a paper towel. Screw the top down, and now we have the top on. Again, all 4 channels, and they do line up with the 4 drip channels on the inside of the tank. It also has full adjustable airflow capability with a simple twist. Depending on how much airflow you like, it's up to you. Each time you open it, it opens it on both sides. So each coil is getting maximum airflow if you want, or little airflow. To put your tank back on, there's no need to do anything extravagant. The V2 has addressed the filling capabilities, no longer have to unscrew the base to put juice in and then screw it back on. You simply fill it, put it back on, and there you have it. The Billow V2, ready to go. I have mine set right now to, you can't see that, 0.38 ohm, which is good. I probably usually would rather do like a 0.5. Keeps it cooler, and you still get a good vape production. You don't have to go super low ohm for this. And I vape mine at 35 watts with a Sigelli 150 watt TC. And for those of you out there who are possibly considering a new mod, you might want to take a look at this. It's on sale right now because the new Sigeli 200 is out, so this is the older model, but it is on sale for $89 at most online retailers. It comes with a rubber sleeve that I don't like to use because it obstructs the buttons too much, and I just like the red. It's nice and shiny. So let's take a rip and see how she vapes. That is a great taste hit, good deep throat hit. Now remember, you're not using an RTA, so you're not going to get a big gigantic plume of smoke with this, but it's still very obnoxious for what it is. Easy as hell. Don't have to worry about an RTA dripping, don't have to worry about this leaking. Just set it down. You're done. I find it typically best to fill this thing when the juice level hits about where it starts to taper on the inside. Otherwise, once you start vaping past this, gravity stops working so well and it stops feeding the cotton. So you want to lay it on its side, let it get nice and saturated. You could take probably like 4 or 5 puffs before the cotton even remotely starts getting dry. Then you just set it back down. When you're ready to vape again, it'll be ready to go again. It's that simple. Thanks for watching. This has been Adam with Forecast Cloudy, and I hope to see you again.